My fucking girlfriend cheated on me with her cousin.
Damn shit.
I put you niggas through the ringer. Yeah, you getting bodied by a singing nigga.
All right, so people usually, they go out and find somebody that they like, you know, a stranger. They might meet at a bar, they might meet at the gym, maybe a library. Not often do you hear about people meeting their lover at a family gathering.
Bro, what?
All right. But albeit, why go find somebody else when you can
Fuck your cousin.
Huh?
is probably what Catalina said. So a Twitch streamer named Catalina, aka Kvrtez, I never heard of this shorty until this whole thing happened. She was caught cheating on her boyfriend Kenneth with her cousin.
These niggas nasty.
And I know that sounds so crazy to hear, and that's so like, huh? But just follow me here, right? So I'm gonna show the clip from Kenneth's stream so he can tell you the story without me like putting words in his mouth. But essentially what had happened was that his girlfriend, the streamer Catalina, was kind of acting a little bit weird. Had went to the bathroom and was supposed to be taking a shower, and she had locked the door, which is already kind of weird. I think they lived together. Locked the door. He had like a little, those like advanced litter boxes that cats use and shit. He had one of those, had a camera on it, checked the camera, and she was showing straight yamage to her cousin on FaceTime. But he didn't say nothing, took the phone, locked himself in the room, and then started going through the messages. It was a very, very, very weird thing they had going on. I'll put the clip up. Some reason I couldn't find the actual video itself by Kenneth. So here we are. We're watching a reaction dude react to the video. Shout out The Cloud. Yeah.
Bro, I was like literally in the crib. She was taking a shower or whatever, bro. Really quick though, here's some filler information, bro. So lately, bro, I've been noticing she's always on FaceTime with this, bro, and it's her cousin, bro. She's always on FaceTime with her cousin, but it's like, what in like a way where like she made it obvious she was hiding something. So I just grabbed it and sped walked to my room, and then I locked my door, and that's when she started banging on my door saying, "Kenneth, open the door, give me my phone."
Yeah, so no matter what happens, we can't have any hidden resentment or bad feelings that could fuck our bond up. Like if you go through a breakup, cousin by the way, or some, obviously it might not feel good, but no matter what, we can't have hidden resentment after or once niggas get in the next relationship or anything. If we feel something, we gotta say it and talk about it. I'm talking about on both sides, you feel me? And at the bottom, that promise is a hard one to keep. Sorry for using your video, bro. I legit could not find the video by itself. But like, we have to understand that this is like genuine, like, psychotic behavior. I'll skip forward a little bit more just to let Kenneth himself talk about it. I don't know his actual name, so I don't know where to find the video at itself, but yeah.
Can you open the door, please?
And as we see, okay.
Hello?
Also, she's hiding.
I'll let bro read it.
As you peep, she has invisible ink on some of these photos.
I'll cut him off right here. But yeah, like he is pretty much like just some really like nasty, odd stuff. Like the texts are just them talking about the fact that they've been doing stuff and that, you know, he feels closer to a boyfriend to her than Kenneth does. And there's a text in here somewhere. Let me see if I can find it. There's a text in here somewhere where she does mention that like she's starting to feel a disconnect from Kenneth, her boyfriend. Okay, this is part of it right here. I'd just be worried from us getting this intertwined. Like if we had to end it, that I would be heartbroken and have to go through these emotions again, or that I'll feel a way when you eventually get with someone else. To have to go through the swing of things with you, I don't want shit to get sticky. This isn't the only thing that got sticky, clearly. This is like really odd behavior. Okay, right here's another one. I feel you. I think I'm in deeper too because every time I think of the future, I always picture you in it.
Yeah, lock him up.
And then she said, that is so damn cute. Like, this is her cousin, by the way. This is not like a friend. This is not cousin play. This is not some like porn OnlyFans video. This is her blood, like actual cousin. Like this, her actual like cousin that she would see at like a family gathering. You know how weird that is? You know how odd that is? I actually did find the actual video, so I can let him explain it a little bit further. But yeah, like I be thinking this shit isn't gonna go nowhere, not because neither of us don't want it to, but because it can't, and that be fucking me up like on some, I really wish we just weren't cousins.
Please stop reading.
Yeah, I feel you. What helps me when I think like I just remember that we both agree we'll always be close no matter what. So you know you'll still be here, kind of. That has to end. But it gets worse. It does get worse, right? Because he does go on to say that he went through her phone and seen like explicit photos that he sent her, she sent him and shit, and like stuff that you wouldn't be sending your cousin, right? But it gets even worse because there's a bucket list. Here's one of the pictures actually, like
photos from her and him, and then I went through the text messages and it was a bunch of weird shit going on, bro. Like she was talking about that nigga being boyfriend material. She was saying she feels a disconnect from Kenneth. She was saying all types of shit, bro. And honestly, bro, I wanted to crash out at that moment, but obviously I couldn't because I would go to jail. And you know, yeah, I'm a good civilian. I'm not gonna crash out over a girl, but it was.
Yeah, fellas, don't ever crash out over a girl. I know you might get pissed, you might be hurt, boy, do not crash out. It is not worth your life. Okay, so yeah, yo, viewer discretion advised, bro. This bucket list is some freak shit. Listen, so we got her cousin, by the way. I know her actual friend, I guess their mutual friend did come out and really talk about the situation. She was apparently close to both of them and that she is really close to the situation itself. And it's just odd. I can't get over this nigga has a Peter Griffin naked poster in their back. I can't get over it. But it's just weird. And I do feel bad for bro because you have to understand that this is not just simply catching your girlfriend cheating on you. This is a step above it. He's catching his girl cheating on him with her cousin. It's one thing if you can't trust your girl around, you know, her guy best friends that might give off a vibe that they want her, but you can't even trust shorty around her own family. That's some Sweet Home Alabama type shit. You feel me? Like that is crazy, and I do feel for bro. Like that is terrible, and that's something that's gonna take you forever to recover from because. How would you even guess that? How would you even expect that? Your girl is acting weird. You would never immediately go to thinking her cousin. Nobody would immediately go to that. And if they would, I also would have some concerning questions to ask you because why are you automatically assuming that your girl is with her cousin? What have you been doing? What have you gone through? Right? So I do feel for Kenneth, man. I hope in the future he can heal from this eventually. Because, and I know it's probably going to be hard to shit to heal from, because like I said, this is such an unorthodox situation, such a weird one at that like, how do you even get over that? How do you trust, like obviously we know all women are not the same, you feel me? Like, obviously we know that part, but it still goes to the fact that how can you trust somebody else knowing that this happened to you, right? And on top of that too, I know there's in the past, people dug up a lot of her older videos and she would make a lot of videos about, jokes about messing with her cousin. But I'm gonna show y'all a clip actually from her herself from, I don't know how long ago, but talking about her cousin. Hold on. Once again, I couldn't find the actual clip from what VOD it was. So shout out Straight in the Bowl for providing the clip that we're gonna be viewing right here.
When I was like, I don't even know the age to be honest. I was young. I was just hitting puberty. Me and my cousin.
L story, yep.
We kind of had a thing. We kind of had a thing going.
What you mean?
But like, it was kind of one-sided though. It was more so me. But like, I remember like, I had a big crush on this nigga because we were best friends. And at the time, being best friends with a guy when I'm just hitting puberty and like my hormones are a little bit like peaking, you know what I'm saying? I kind of associated him with that.
I just, what the hell? Like, bro, I don't know. I don't know what else to really say about it. This is odd. This is weird. Shout out Straight in the Bull for that clip. Because where do you even go from here? She can't boot up another stream again in her life, bro. Because we know how the internet is. The internet doesn't let shit die. So it's one of those things where I do feel for Kenneth, man. I hope he heals from it. Bro deserves better. Yeah, I'll make another video if anything else comes out about it. But yeah, that being said, I hope you guys are having a great morning, great afternoon, great night, whenever you're watching this.
And I hope you guys have a great day.
All right, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.